In the next 30 minutes, traders in despair at Kantamanto in the Greater Accra region as they accuse leadership of the market union of embezzlement as they question the whereabouts of some 2.8 million Ghana cedis in relief funds, which Joy News understands has disappeared without a single trace.
We have not received anything.
So don't tell me that I have received money. I haven't received any donation.
A top story, as always, is brought to you by Telecel, connecting energies and holy insecticide spray and quell. Enjoy a holy sleep. I am Blessed Suga, and as we know it, hopes were shattered, dreams were almost falling apart when fire raged down scores of shops containing hundreds, if not millions, of worth of bills of clothing, mostly second-hand clothing at Kantamanto here in the Greater Accra region earlier last month. It took what many had to describe as a divine intervention and also the goodwill of scores of individual donors who got to secure some donations to the market women after they got that setback through the fire. Additionally, government equally committed some state funds up to the tune of some 1 million Ghana cedis, which was aimed at supporting the recovery of these petty trading activities, which significantly contributes to the economic gains of the country. Tonight, however, Joy News is learning that 2.8 million cedis in relief funds that have been secured. Not a single trace of those funds can be reported, and this is stoking tension within the market union at Kantamanto here in the Greater Accra region. And we'll be hearing from some of the market women themselves who are tonight speaking to Joy News about how they want a better intervention at restoring trading activity within this market. But first though, let's paint the picture to you and give you a vivid picture of what's been happening and what's at stake as we speak about this very well known second-hand clothing market. Isaac Kofi, data analyst here at Joy News, joins us with details on that. And Isaac, for those of us who know about the name, yes, it's Kantamanto, and many would go in there and make some selections in terms of their second-hand clothing. But we understand that this very market has an economic value in terms of the informal sector contribution to the Ghanaian economy. Paints that picture to us as to how Kantamanto is very critical to the growth of this country.
Kantamanto is the biggest second-hand clothing market in the country, and if you look at the global market for second-hand clothing, it's estimated around $5 billion US, and we understand from the OECD data that Ghana remains the world's #1 importer of second-hand clothing. And we also understand that some 15 million garments of second-hand clothing arrive in the country almost every year, and majority or a significant component goes to the Kantamanto market. So this is a market, a big market that we are talking about, a big contributor to the GDP of the country in terms of tracking it from the informal side.
And unfortunately, that disaster happened last month, where, of course, fire gutted this very market. In fact, it's strange to believe that that would have been the extent, but almost all shops or tents in there were razed down by fire, and that wreaked havoc for many who are trading within that area.
Yes, so Blessed, I mean, right after this raid, we understand that a number of people have been donating so far, and just like you put the right figure there, 2.8 million Ghana cedis is the total, cash received, cash donations. We are not even adding the materials, roofing sheets and woods and all of that. But in terms of the cash donations, we've received so far, that's about $2.8 million at the moment.
And of course, we might want to highlight some of the breakdown in terms of the donations. I recall vividly the vice president then, Dr. Mahmoud Bamia, in fact, going there himself, making a cash donation and also pledging further funds and goodies such as CCTV cameras, we recall, when he made that pledge to the people of Kantamanto. Do we have some of the highlights of key donations that were made to these traders?
In fact, the Joy News Research Desk has been tracking of 1 million CDs.
Yeah.
If you compare that to what Ghana itself donated, that's also 1
1 million.
million. So we have 2 1 millions in here. Now, the paramount chief of Kwewu, Dasebre Ekwiyamo Boateng III, also did some donations. Some 200,000 Ghana CDs was donated. Cheddar, who was the
flag bearer of the movement for change.
Also,
no, sorry, that's it happens, isn't it?
Exactly. I mean, Cheddar also
of the
donated,
new force, yes, right.
Donated some 50,000 Ghana cedis to the Kantamanto traders. Benjamin Azamati, or Ghana's 100-meter runner, also donated some 10,000 Ghana cedis. There are big ones. For instance, Guta has been involved. 40,000 Ghana cedis. GCB Bank itself provided some, soft loans to Kantamanto traders that they can come for it. Now you have the Scotland clothing dealers donating some, 640,000 Ghana cedis plus 520 packets of roofing sheets. That's
I can
value.
imagine.
The value is worth some.
So in fact, this is an underestimated figure when we talk about 2.8 billion Ghana cedis, which the at least the market union is aware of. Beyond that's
actually the cash in hand.
Cash that we can talk about. If you're looking at the pledge, way beyond $1 million United States dollars, and it's just because of the important nature we're talking about. But tonight it is unfolding that all of these goodies cannot be traced. Listen to some of the market traders speak exclusively to Joy News about how they're becoming frustrated on the reconstruction and revival of their trading activities there.
So don't tell me that I have received money. I haven't received any donation. It's me 3,900. Donation but 1 city.
Sister 15 million because almost we could went Chescana bomb. You know a patent no so penta because we are she I was here for so near pescano it's your quiet director be no cheers can my because you need me minister I've lost 1.6 billion.
Auntie Maggie has been here for over 15 years, selling in the heart of the market. Her voice shakes as she recalls the disaster.
They said they are coming to donate something for us. We have learned, we have seen that they have come to donate something. We have not received anything. We have not received anything. They collected 10 million from me before they gave me this stake and the ceiling. The rest of the things, like you are saying, we have to do it ourselves. I don't have anything. The best thing I think the leaders should do is when they come, we have lost our things, they should let us sit in our sheds so that they divide the money to us. But the way things are going, it is very pathetic. We are suffering. ni so cho bibia be hu ye wo TV so say ya wa bonti no omo be hye because enyama si che omo wo inside ebi mu mpo enyama si che omo bo mo nyoma njiji sika double wo kose la na ya pamu say oni apata wo inside ye ntro udi ma ho.
Unfortunate 10. Hackins, I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you.
So how do you respond to that, knowing that you're on the committee?
Yes, it's very unfortunate that there is a money 2.8 million coming to Kantamanto market. But as I'm talking now, the money the committee received is 651,200 Ghana cedis, the cash. Apart from the president, His Excellency President Mahama, 1 million Ghana cedis, but that one also with conditions, so that we have to share that 1 million to the market people. But apart from that President 1 million, the money the executive received cash is 651,200 Ghana cedis.
And Hackins, you might want to speak up a bit for us. So if we're getting you right, you're saying that it is not true that these donations were made, that funds were given. In fact, the communication from the Chief of Staff's office is that you were given 1 million Ghana cedis. You're denying all of that?
No, the president have always given us 1 million Ghana cedis. And the president the president give the direction. You should share that money to the market people. So as I'm talking to you, we have about 15 groups in Kantamanto, and the committee ordered the chairman to bring to their data so that you know the members in their association, and maybe tomorrow or the next Monday we are going to share the money according to the numbers they will bring to the committee.
That's shocking, isn't it? Why were you keeping the money for all this while? I guess the belief is that by now the market is up and running, you would have distributed the funds. Why were you sitting on the funds?
Yeah, we are not sitting on the funds. As I'm talking to you, I told you, we are ordered the executives. We have 15 groups in Kantamanto. So we told the executive to bring their data so that you know how many people, maybe 7,000 or 9,000 or 10,000, before we can calculate it and share that 1 million Ghana cedis to them.
And let's understand this. Per your own calculation, how much money did you receive, and how much are you going to distribute to these market women?
As for the money we receive it, can you please allow me? I will mention the names and the amount.
Yes, go ahead.
Can I go ahead?
Yes, precisely.
Okay. The GUTA, Ghana Union Traders Association, give us 40,000 Ghana cedis. Alan Tremantin give us 100,000 Ghana cedis. Dr. Mahmoud Maumia give us 200,000 Ghana cedis cash. Chada give us 50,000. Wendy Shea give us 10,000. Brother Dennis give us 10,000. And Koku Bunsam give us $1,000, equivalent to 16,000 Ghana cedis. And then Hanabisu, the NDC women organizer, also give us 10,000 cedis. And then the student from US, America, give us 200 Ghana cedis. 200 Ghana cedis. And then the Benjamin Azamati also give us 10,000. and Daniel Mensah 5,000, and the chiefs and the people from the Oko also Koumai also give us 200,000 cedis. So the total amount of this one is 651,200 Ghana cedis, apart from President 1 million Ghana cedis.
Okay, because right, we've also been doing our checks, and Isaac, these figures he's putting out now, are we able to corroborate that?
I mean, there are some that are actually in our list, but I do not understand. Did he say that a group gave them 200 cities?
Are you saying 200 cities?
It's 200 cities, 200 Ghana cities. They are students. They are said they are in Ghana to make their project work, but as soon as they enter the Kantamanto market, they don't know that there is a fire, and they don't have any money. So they give us 200.
Perkins, but is it not questionable now that I mean, you've not given the money to the traders who these monies were initially intended for?
You know, as for now, there is a construction in the market. We want to fence the wall. So you can send your men to come to Kantamanto. As I'm talking to you now, 5:47, there are construction on the Kantamanto market to fence the wall. And we need about 10,000 bags of cement, iron rods, chippings, and the labor. So as for that money, unless you finish all the projects and the money left, you can share it. But apart from the president, that 1 million Ghana cedis, latest by Monday, we are going to share that money.
Okay, and if going by the projection of this Kantamanto reconstruction project, how much do you estimate might be left? Because the traders say they need at least some capital to work with to restart the business. How much are you aiming at disbursing out of the donations you receive?
There is a NGO called All Foundations. Okay, before they decide to buy all the woods, I mean the 2x6, 2x4, and then the 2x3. As I'm talking to you, they spent about 3,354 cedis, 445 Ghana cedis, only the wood. And they also target about 7,000 market people. They are giving 2,500 cedis each to each and every one. That one also is 17,500,000 Ghana cedis. Okay? And as of now, they are disbursed about 3,819 Ghana cedis equivalent.
Hello.
Okay, so we'll get Dr. Joseph Obing shortly, but the voice you hear now is that of Josephine Ama. Josephine Ama is one of the Kantamanto market women. And Josephine, you've been hearing from your leadership. Do you believe what they tell you?
Well, we believe them because we have been with them for a long time. But on this matter, we are saying for me, I'm saying what I know. I don't know about someone else, but for what I know is what I'm saying. But we have been with them for a long time, and so we believe them. Until this thing happens, we don't have any problem or any disbelief for them.
And as you can hear from your colleagues there, some of them say there is selectivity either in the distribution of the money. Some can, assess any of the funds at all. How much of a worry is it to those of you who are trading there, who need money at the capital to restart your business?
Sorry, let me come again.
So many of your, colleague workers in the market, those who are traders as well, they are concerned about the fact that they can't access the money so they can restart their businesses. They want capital, but they can't find the money. That's their concern. How worried are you as a group, a group of traders who are now asking your leaders to release their monies to you?
For now, we are very, very worried. We don't have, some of us, we have lost a lot of things, and we don't have money enough to do this thing. All that we are doing now is people supporting us from outside, or even relatives, or even children. Me, for instance, it's my children who gave me money to rebuild my structure again. It's my children, and I'm still doing it. It's getting to 10,000 cities right now to rebuild my shop. You see, so we need the money at least, so that some of us that we lost a lot, we can start. I know the money won't be enough. It won't be enough because we are plenty. So you don't expect that whatever you have lost, you should get it. But at least to support us. So for the money, we're dealing with them.
Okay.
We need We need it.
Let's see if some help will come through. Thanks, Josephine, for joining us. And it's a good time now to bring in Dr. Joseph Obeng, who's president of the Ghana Union of Traders Association. Doc, I was asking the question earlier about how much was committed. You committed funds as Guta, and this was meant for the traders. Now the market leadership is saying they have a different plan.
Yeah. So they are in the process of compiling all the victims' addresses and their details, and also to verify the authenticity of everything. So I think by Monday they will finish. So no payment have been committed from the donation that was given by the government. Neither has any donation that have been committed by individuals been used. As a matter of fact, they use some of them to make the fencing of the place and all that. But then the actual sharing of the money will start very soon. I also know that some NGO, All Nations, they came to the market and they have relationship with the Second-Hand Clothing Dealers Association. I think they were able to verify and then give some monies to some of the victims. And that's all that I know for now. But then anybody who says that he's not registered for the money, this is verifiable. It shouldn't be a situation that everybody can go and say that my goods are bent. So you have to go, write your name, because there are about 12 associations, sector associations there in that same vicinity. And so they can go to any of them, write their name, they come and verify, and then when the sharing starts, probably somewhere next week, then everybody will get his bit. It's not going to be anything bigger do because of the numbers involved. But then everybody who is affected will get a share of whatever have been contributed.
You are a businessman yourself. In fact, you represent a group of traders. So you understand the importance of time and urgency in capital. The value may be further declining if you're not putting use as early as possible. I hope you understand the sentiment of this market women.
You see that the whole thing is a process. If you don't get your shelter, you then start. So when we started, we have to build the pavilion, all that, put the rooms and all that, provide the security to get the comfort to you for you to start. Because they can't give you money where the place that got bent is built for you. Where are you going to put your wares? So anybody who is talking in that sense is not having a shop. Anybody who is having a shop, actually having a shop that was bent, is bent on getting the place built for him or her. Then we talk about the money. So there are about 12 sector associations, and they've registered a lot of names.
Carry out an audit first of all.
So we are not going to do anything just haphazardly. We are going to do everything as it should be. We are taking our time to compare the names and even actually verify and then do the proper sharing, and then everything will be published for the public to have the confidence in us, in the leadership.
And I'm grateful to you, Dr. Joseph Obing, who's president of the Ghana Union of Traders. Hekins Bochi, if you can hear me, going forward on Monday, what then will be the modality for identifying persons who will be eligible for the recovery funds that you'll be distributing? You'll be distributing 2.8 billion, correct?
No, it is not 2.8 billion, please.
Okay, so
I'm surprised you're talking about 2.8 billion.
So give us a clarity on that. How much distributing? How will you identify the people, and what modality?
Auntie T, I beg, fix me go betete Ghana. No Gary, no oil.